If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles.
I've been upgrading my units. I've already upgraded my anti-tank and artillery with the upgrade trick. So what I'm doing is simple. I'm taking a level 1 unit that I'm upgrading to level 2 and I am upgrading them before my research of level 3 ends. It's gonna end in 7 minutes 50 seconds. When you upgrade a unit, let me click on one, it says that it upgrades all eligible units in the army to the highest available level. Meaning that when my level 3 research will be finished, my level 1 cars will be upgraded to the highest available level, which is 3 and not level 2. So I get level 3 for free, which is very efficient. I've got 3 armored cars here that are level 2. They have been produced on level 2, so those I'm gonna have to upgrade like that. I also have now 4 medium tanks. Those are gonna be perfect against the light tanks or the armored cars that may come to my core provinces. Last thing I need to do now, prioritize, is upgrading my rocket artillery to level 2 and anti-air to level 3. However, anti-air is not really the priority because the enemy team, they're only using interceptors and naval bombers. But I want to upgrade them anyway because otherwise they're just gonna slow down my stack and they're gonna add more HP. So I've got another 20 rocket artillery, 15 anti-air and 3 armored cars to upgrade. It's gonna take me all day and then I am going to attack Burma. Burma unfortunately has sent all his units back to his core provinces and he has about the same amount of units like me. He has 107 units and I have 101, except that my army is now high level, as you can see, whereas his army is low level and his army includes both air and navy. He has 2 destroyers, 4 naval bombers, 6 interceptors. He has 10 interceptors and 10 naval bombers, so that's 20 units less that I need to worry about. 2 destroyers. All his units are level 1 except a couple of armored cars, 6 armored cars that are level 2. Oh, he even has another 5 interceptors level 1, so that's 25 planes. That's good. He had 106 units, but he has 25 planes plus 2 destroyers, so he actually only has 79 land units. And of those 79 land units, he has a lot of artillery. You can see here 3, 19 in total, 19 regular artillery, and now 16 rocket artillery. He's been making more and more artillery because he knows that I have a lot of artillery stacks. So just in his build, you can see that he's preparing himself to attack me. He's investing more and more in artillery and in fast units. So he's just gonna try to attack me and overwhelm me with a superior number of artillery, and he's gonna set loose all his armored cars and light tanks all over the place in my core provinces. And as he's Pan-Asian, he's much faster than me. I'm lucky that his units are low level though, because I get a 10% damage buff, but as my units are high level, I deal more damage, and Pan-Asian has 10% less HP. His units have a total of 1650 HP, whereas my units have a total of 2140 HP, and I'm not even done upgrading. So in theory, I can take him on, but he has the maneuverability, so he's gonna be able to wreck my lines, especially as I don't have any air units. And I need to act because the war over here is almost over now. There's only a couple of provinces from East Yakutia that are done. So also South China and Indochina, they're gonna send back their units to their provinces. I'm gonna attack tomorrow, but I fear that tomorrow will be even too late. Because if those 3 players have all their units in their provinces, I'm not gonna be able to make it, man. If I can break through Burma, then I can take down Indochina and South China, their core provinces as well, hurt them pretty badly. I'm just gonna go kamikaze style. I don't care. They should have included me in their game, which they didn't. So that's their mistake. The Americans, they're almost done now taking the US. So soon they're gonna come to Asia. And Korea has made peace with the other coalition. He has lost almost 0 territory, only a couple of provinces here that he took in communist China over here. But it's pretty weak, man, because he's just being their puppy state. On Sumatra, Burma, we not need to count. And Australia is too weak. Australia now has 56 units. New South Wales has 29 units, so New Zealand, no clue what he is up about. Could be on my coastline for all I know. Anyway, today is more upgrading, tomorrow it is action.
The next day.
Right, we are halfway into day 7 and interesting stuff has happened. We've got North Mexico over here who is wavering spy. He was Persia in the 1500 subscribers game. He used to be in the same alliance like Tomsk, Siberia. So he contacted Tomsk, Siberia to know if there was a possibility that Tomsk would play with me in case that I attacked Burma over here. Tomsk was like, yeah, why not? Because Burma is not that good of a player even though he has excellent stats. But of course, Burma is a friend of Indochina and they are both in the Medieval Knights Templar 2 Alliance MKT2 together with their good friend South China. So South China would definitely not go for this. Indochina, he is now a member of my alliance, so he was like, yeah, why not? So Tomsk, Siberia, he told Indochina and Southern China that I was preparing to attack Burma, and he was asking them if they wouldn't just let me fight him 1 versus 1 and then take me on as an ally instead. South China, of course, was not happy with this, so a stack here is coming my way with a lot of artillery, 20 artillery in there, right? 6 regular RT and 14 rocket artillery. However, in the meantime, Burma, he has gotten anxious. He doesn't want war with me. So what did he do? He sent all his units at sea. Unbelievable. He's just leaving the game like this because he wants to preserve his good stats. So firstly, let's declare war. I have all my marches already set and my armored cars are almost going to arrive. So this is a good advice if you ever want to attack an ally, even though you shouldn't because, well, it's kind of backstabbing, right? But you set the marches first so that you are on allied territory, then you won't get a 50% speed penalty in enemy territory because the marches has been set when you were still a friend, right? Alright, so now I'm gonna declare war. I've already put him on trade embargo, so now we're gonna put him at war. This is gonna be very bad for my popularity. There we go, we are at war now. Perfect. And another thing that you should never do is speed march, because as soon as I speed march, the speed is recalculated and it will be recalculated with a 50% speed penalty, which is obviously not what I want. I'm taking all the non-core territory west of his core territories, and his alliance mates, they're gonna take over the rest. And of course, they have made a deal with Korea, as I've already told you. But now that Korea is a friend of the coalition, I'm gonna be obligated to search points elsewhere. And where wouldn't it be better than going to northwestern Australia, right? Because he's so weak that it would be the perfect occasion to attack over there. So I have built 2 naval bases in Madras and Madura. I have researched in the naval tab destroyers and cruisers, and I'm also researching transport ship because, well, I'm gonna need it, right? More HP, more speed, that's good. So I'm gonna queue up cruisers over here so that I can go to bed. There we go, 1 destroyer, 4 cruisers, that's gonna be good as an escort. Same over here, no manpower because I have been upgrading my rocket artillery. I've got this stack now where my rocket artillery is level 2. Perfect, this stack is ready for war. I'm gonna march it over here to Patna because, well, I'm gonna attack that as well, obviously. And also over here I am now upgrading my rocket artillery. Only 1 more left to upgrade in this stack. And then I've got another stack over here of 10 rocket artillery that I need to upgrade. But let's make navy first, right? Tomsk, Siberia has a pretty small army for his size. He only has 75 units, but his units are expensive and he really chose an expensive build order, which I'm gonna show to you now. There we go. So Tomsk, Siberia has 10 interceptors level 1. He has 11 armored cars level 3. He has one level 1 that is very damaged, and he has 3 level 2. So that's 15 armored cars in total. He has 7 light tanks, 10 anti-air, 15 infantry, 7 rocket artillery, 6 artillery, and 5 railroad guns. That's a pretty small army, man, and it's low level as well. If you compare this to me, it's a huge difference. And then we need to know that he has the double amount of points and he has 4 times more provinces than me, but he hasn't developed his economy that good. For example, he lacks a lot of rare resources, he says, but he didn't even build rural industry over here. Actually, he didn't build it anywhere. Here he only has level 3 industry, level 4 over here, okay. Level 1. Here in his food he doesn't even have industry. It's a pretty poor economy, man. And his oil, nothing neither. And his steel, only level 2, building to level 3 right now. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and hit that bell button for notifications. I want to say a warm thank you to my members and elite members for supporting this channel.